This funny guy found a new toy. He gets too excited to sleep and ends up sitting awake at 2 o'clock reading a user guide. That was me last night. I was deep diving into this manual, reading these massive promises from a company claiming the machine will make you walk with less effort. But when I put these artificial legs on and walk outside, suddenly this wave of self-consciousness hits me.
When I first wear these things, it makes me very self-conscious because of how it looks. And
this is exactly how my patients feel. When we hand someone a walking aid for first time because they are losing their balance, they experience that exact same vulnerability and hyper-awareness. I had the same feeling now. But why do we need support? Because walking equals lifespan. The data is clear. Walk more, live longer.
you know how it feels like wearing these things, walking outdoor? It feels like, a lot of people come to me at the physio clinics. They'll be like, I'm quite reluctant, I'm quite hesitant in using a walking stick or elbow crutch because they feel like they're being different. And now I'm basically the weirdo, but I feel like this is important because this thing is going to be getting common in the future. Like for the next 5 years or 10 years, people will start using this to climb hills, to do sports and stuff. So why not be the weird one to start using this?
But as we age or after an operation, so many things change the way we walk or make us want to stop entirely.
Before people goes on to have the operation, we will teach them how to use the crutches. So if let's say in the next 20 years or 30 years, I need to use these things to walk, or I need to use these things to become faster in running, then why not I start exploring now?
After surgery, our absolute number one priority is to get you out of bed. We need you walking so your lungs clear out the flame, your heart pumps more blood, and your muscles start to wake up. Right now, we are in a weird phase where these machines feel like sci-fi. Now, the immediate questions you're probably thinking is, if a machine does the work, won't my muscle just waste away? Let's look at the map. If under normal circumstances, walking 4,000 steps and your legs get tired, you stop. But if this machine cuts your effort down, allowing you to walk 6,000 or 7,000 steps with that exact same amount of energy, this is a huge win. However, this machine doesn't replace you. You have to do the job. It helps you to finish it. A quick side note, it actually has a fitness mode that fights against you to make you walk harder. But that's a whole new video, so it's just too much to speak about it today. Look, this technology is like a baby. You don't expect a baby to know how to run straight away. So obviously there are things to improve. But I'm generally delighted by the foundation here. Right now, when you turn it on, you feel like this distinct pelvic function. It feels like it's actively dragging your legs forward and upward, which is incredible for climbing stairs. But if future generations can cover a bit more, if they can take the pressure off the lower back, they can help you engage your pelvis properly and support your entire posterior change, this becomes a total life changer. It won't just help you walk further, it will correct structural misalignment and rebuild your balance. But let's be honest here, in my field, we don't talk about injury prevention enough because prevention is boring. You can look at my previous videos, they don't get millions of views.
I think this is a very good machine because when you're climbing hills, it feels like somebody giving like a little support, like push you off. And when you're coming down here, it stops you from dropping your knees too quickly. And there's a quite interesting thing that happens to me. Was like when I switch it off after using it for 10 minutes, I feel like I'm walking quite light for some reason.
But my actual job, my passion is to get you moving. It's to show you that technology like this can help you walk better and should be something truly beautiful.